Have you ever noticed how some actors skyrocket to fame and fortune after winning an Oscar, while others fade into obscurity? What makes the difference between a star who commands millions and one who disappears from the spotlight? The answer isn't just talent, it's the financial game happening behind the scenes in Hollywood. The 2025 Oscars have already taken place, but their impact on the entertainment industry is only just beginning. And if you think this ceremony is just about art and recognition, think again. The red carpet is actually one of the biggest financial launching pads in the world. A single award or even just a nomination can transform an actor's financial future, doubling their contract value and opening doors to multi-million-dollar deals. Need proof? In 2014, Matthew McConaughey was paid $200,000 to star in Dallas Buyers Club, the role that won him an Oscar. Before the award, he was famous but stuck in the image of a romantic comedy leading man. After winning the Golden Statue, his paycheck skyrocketed to $20 million per film. That's a 10,000% increase. What changed? He played the Oscars game, crafted a reinvention narrative, and sold that new image to Hollywood. And he's not the only one. Lupita Nyong'o, who won Best Supporting Actress for 12 Years a Slave, went from an unknown actress to a global icon, landing multi-million-dollar contracts with luxury brands almost overnight. Major studios understand that an Oscar isn't just prestige, it's money. That's why they spend millions on campaigns to secure nominations for their films and actors. But what does this have to do with you? Simple, wealth isn't about luck, it's about strategy. And the same tactics that Oscar-winning stars use to turn an award into a fortune can be applied to your own life to build financial success. So stick around until the end of this video, because I'm about to reveal the 3 financial secrets of Hollywood's millionaires and how you can use them to increase your income and build lasting prosperity. The real game of the Oscars. What do most people see when they watch the Oscars? Celebrities walking the red carpet, emotional speeches, and the celebration of the year's best films. But what they don't see is the real game happening behind the scenes, the game of money. The Oscars aren't just an awards ceremony. They are one of the most profitable marketing events on the planet. Major studios understand this, which is why they spend millions campaigning to secure nominations for their films and actors. Why? Because an Oscar nomination can drastically increase a movie's earnings and skyrocket an actor's paycheck. Want a real example? Before Bohemian Rhapsody was nominated for an Oscar, the movie was already a success. But after receiving multiple nominations, its global box office jumped from $600 million to over $900 million. Rami Malek, who played Freddie Mercury and won the Best Actor award, saw his career explode and his film paycheck rise to over $10 million per movie. And this isn't just about actors. Directors, screenwriters, and even composers who win an Oscar gain massive negotiation power. Hans Zimmer was already a well-known composer, but after winning an Oscar for The Lion King, his career reached an entirely new level, allowing him to charge millions for his musical scores. Now stop and think. If the Oscars can multiply a movie's revenue and transform careers, what can we learn from this? The answer is simple. Financial success isn't just about talent, it's about positioning. In business and personal finance, perceived value can be just as important, if not more, than actual value. Hollywood's biggest stars understand that an Oscar nomination isn't just recognition, it's a tool for market positioning. They use this visibility to land multi-million-dollar contracts, launch their own brands, and establish themselves as authorities inside and outside the film industry. Take George Clooney, for example. He leveraged his fame and influence to co-found the tequila brand Casamigos, which was later sold for $1 billion. This proves that the game of wealth isn't just happening in movies, it's happening everywhere. And the best part, you can apply this strategy to your own life. Even if you're not a Hollywood actor, the key to increasing your income and building wealth lies in strategic positioning and perceived value. You can transform your skills and knowledge into a valuable asset, whether in the job market, business, or investing. And in the next section, I'm going to show you exactly how Hollywood's millionaires build their fortunes, far beyond just making movies. If you want to understand how to create multiple streams of income like they do, stick with me. How Hollywood creates millionaires. If you think Hollywood stars get rich just from acting, think again. The real money isn't in their film salaries, it's in what they do after they gain recognition. And this is a powerful lesson for anyone looking to increase their income and build wealth. Top actors understand that fame opens doors to something much bigger: business opportunities and smart investments. They know that salary money has a limit, but money from assets and businesses can grow infinitely. That's exactly why many of them don't rely solely on movie contracts. They strategically diversify their income streams. Want a real example? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson started as a WWE star, and even after becoming one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, he didn't settle. Instead of relying only on multi-million-dollar film deals, he created his own tequila brand, Terramana, and invested heavily in the fitness industry. Today, aside from his Hollywood paychecks, he earns hundreds of millions of dollars per year from his businesses. Another incredible example is actress Jessica Alba. You might remember her from movies like Fantastic Four, but when she realized her acting career had ups and downs, she decided to create The Honest Company, a natural and sustainable products brand. The result? Her company was valued at over $1 billion, turning Jessica Alba into a successful entrepreneur. And what about Robert Downey Jr.? After playing Tony Stark in the Marvel Universe and earning over $75 million from Avengers Endgame alone, he didn't just sit back and wait for more roles. He invested in sustainable technology, founded the Footprint Coalition, and became a major investor in Silicon Valley. The key takeaway? Hollywood doesn't just create millionaires through acting, it creates millionaires through strategic financial thinking. And this mindset is built on 3 fundamental pillars that anyone can apply. 1. Building a strong personal brand. All of these actors understood that fame is a launching pad. They don't just sell acting skills, they sell a lifestyle, an image, and a philosophy. That makes them valuable not just for Hollywood, but also for major corporations and investors too. Creating multiple income streams. None of them rely only on Hollywood money. They invest in businesses, launch products, sign endorsement deals, and find new ways to generate income without having to constantly work for it. 3. Investing in smart assets. Some choose real estate, others invest in startups, and some create their own brands. But all of them make their money work for them instead of just spending it. Now, the big question: what can you learn from this? How can you start applying these strategies in your life, even if you're not a Hollywood celebrity? And that's exactly what we're going to cover in the next section. How you can use these same tactics to build wealth in your everyday life and completely change your financial reality. Strategies you can use. Now that you've seen how Hollywood millionaires turn an Oscar into a financial empire, it's time to understand how you can apply these same strategies in your life, no matter where you are today. The truth is, wealth isn't just about talent or luck. It's about strategy. The biggest names in Hollywood didn't sit around waiting for opportunities to come to them. They created their own opportunities, and that's exactly what you need to do. Here are 3 powerful strategies you can start using right now. 1. Positioning is everything. How do you sell yourself to the world? At the Oscars, the highest paid actor isn't always the best actor. It's the actor who positions themselves the best. Legends like Leonardo DiCaprio and Meryl Streep aren't just talented, they build powerful personal brands. They know that Hollywood doesn't just reward talent, it rewards perceived value. And the same applies to the real world. What does this mean for you? Simple. If you want to earn more money, you need to become valuable. How are you positioning yourself in the market? How do people perceive your professional image? Are you seen as an expert or just another face in the crowd? If you want financial growth, you need to invest in your personal branding, whether through social media, networking, or the unique value you bring to others. 2. Never depend on a single income stream. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is relying on just one source of income. Hollywood millionaires know this, which is why they always diversify their earnings. Robert Downey Jr. doesn't just make money from movies, he invests in technology. The Rock has his tequila brand and fitness empire. Ryan Reynolds invested in a mobile company and sold it for $1.3 billion. If even millionaires are looking for new ways to make money, why should you settle for just one paycheck? You don't have to start big, but you need to start. Whether it's a side business, an investment, or a freelance project, the key to financial freedom is having multiple streams of income. 3. Invest in assets. Make your money work for you. While most people spend money as soon as they get it, millionaires do the opposite. They put their money to work for them. They invest in businesses, real estate, stocks, and technology. Want an example? George Clooney could have just lived off his acting career, but he understood that selling a product is more valuable than selling time. He co-founded Casamigos Tequila and later sold it for $1 billion. Why? Because he knew a simple rule: whoever controls assets, controls wealth. What does this mean for you? It means you need to think beyond the money you earn today. How can you multiply that money? Whether it's investing in the stock market, acquiring digital assets, buying real estate, or even launching your own brand, the key is to shift from
just making money to
building wealth. Conclusion: are you ready to play the wealth game? The Oscars aren't just an awards show, they're a financial battleground. The biggest winners aren't just talented, they're strategic. They know how to leverage visibility to expand their businesses, increase their net worth, and build empires. And now, you know exactly how they do it. The question is, are you going to apply these strategies in your life? If you want to increase your income, build wealth, and change your financial reality, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. So tell me, which strategy will you apply first? Drop a comment and share this video with someone who needs to wake up to the wealth game. See you at the top.